early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Sheldon Mack. Then there's Scott. And it's Horford at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Hawks, Paul Millsap's checked in for Mike Scott. And it's Korver in for Kent Bazemore. Warriors trail by 9. Curry kicks to Bogut. Here's Spates. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Schroeder. Finishes the break with a slam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfect.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
That's his first personal foul.
And you watch the Warriors play. They're having fun playing out.
This nigga is trash.
On the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a
He's
college
telling me I'm
atmosphere.
trash, laughing like he's
Harmony
funny with his
and
stupid ass,
chemistry is
little yellow teeth
outstanding.
ass.
A
He
lot
can't
of
even make
youthful
free throws.
enthusiasm, and
The
remember,
fuck out of
despite their
here.
success,
You gonna invite
this
me
is
to
still
team
one of
up
the
to your
youngest
game
teams
and
in
I'm busting your ass? You trash.
And the Hawks making
Not
a change
slim,
here.
cat.
Rand's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best
your
perimeter
triple-double on that
shooter.
weekend.
Curry said, I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you
Mom, when you going to the store?
the time you release the ball. Everything is
Yeah.
smooth and calm. It moves
Buy me some
through you like a
Reese's.
wave. It's a beautiful thing. Kevin, no doubt.
Yeah, Tom.
It is indeed.
It's like all the
Thanks,
good
Doris.
people in this game.
The Hawks leading by 10. They set the pick. Lays it up and banks it in.
I
Boy,
ain't
they
trying
are
to drop
passing
you
the ball
off.
very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets an open look and hits. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
I'm gonna have this game on recording.
Guys, maybe the most important play in the NBA that isn't really tracked at all is the screen. A good one can make a huge difference in creating a high percentage shot.
Damn, nuts.
It's a play that so often goes overlooked.
Don't that
Tamari Carroll's
nigga?
checked
Hey,
in.
don't that nigga Korver got a 99-3?
And guys, they continue to put a lot of
That nigga
pressure
got a
on the interior
99
defenders
standing
with
three.
the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Nah, don't shoot niggas' faces. Computer.
In screens, Clark getting more attention with modern scouting. The old stats look at the outcome of a play, make, a miss. It's like evaluating chess by only the checkmate.
No, I agree. I mean, you start to dig deeper and get to other layers of how you analyze the numbers and how that affects how you game plan, discover the tendencies of players, and all of that you're doing in an effort to become more successful.
I got 15 points.
Lee's checked in
rebound.
for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Teague, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, their offense has really come alive. Can they come back and even it up? That's the question.
This nigga got
And Carroll gets it
and
to go.
whooping this nigga's ass.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Stupid ass pass.
No
Look
good
at him.
from Bogut.
Out here is live.
The Hawks leading by 10. That's a 2 from Korver. Again, the Hawks score.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
He could
Well,
get
if
them
you just
points.
looked at
I'm trying to
assists
get
as the
him 15
measuring stick,
Warriors.
they've been by far the better team.
The dish to Carroll. Teague, the pass to Carroll. Here's the three. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Well, David Lee, a two-time All-Star over the
Double,
past 5
double
seasons.
already.
He's averaged about 19 points and over 10 boards a game.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was got a world premiere right here like get lost. So don't change the bezel.
Hero ass.
I got a living room full of fine dime bristles. Waiting on the bezel.
Carroll
Both
trash.
teams will make substitutions.
I'd rather have Sean Marion than that nigga. I don't like shooting. I don't have to shoot. I like
Holiday
getting
against
rebounds.
Teague.
Marion got bored.
And here's Corver from the arc. Here's Millsap.
Oh, they got me.
He with the block. And they're able to recover.
Oh, working that nigga.
And Carroll gets it to go.
Well, it's the edge they've had
They go
in that
working
area
pass
on the
ball.
glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got
Bro.
some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
.44 seconds left here in the second. And they get it back.
Oh, that's me.
Here's Millsap. Nice D from Bogut.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry. Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Horford. He feeds it to Carroll. And he makes good on the layup.
He got
Carroll's
no defense.
got 10.
No defense. This is
And he's
his
shaking
game
off
too.
a poor
Come the
first
team
quarter
up. Hey,
shooting
come the
effort.
team
We're
up.
starting to turn it on now, guys.
Holiday goes in. Count that one.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Bless you.
And here is Teague. Millsap left side. Knocks it loose.
These
Out of
niggas
bounds.
triple
Golden
team
State
me
takes
anyway.
possession.
I'm gonna pass it next time. I'm being selfish.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Yeah, it slid off of me.
And here is Iguodala. Holiday in what a play. Simply drains it in at the and a tight game here as we end the first half. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a back and forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
If you got good players,
And
they
Golden
catch
State
it.
looking at who they've got. It's Lee and Bogut inside.
Well, good, like.
And there's
DeAndre.
Livingston. And there's Iguodala. And it's Holiday in
Yeah,
the one
that's
spot.
what I meant.
Ben, you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors. Not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
They grabbed their own miss.
Yo, that's his soul. Oh my God.
And now it's a 9.
Oh my
Point Hawks
God.
lead.
Y'all see my
Nice
points
little
and
lead
rebounds.
they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big
Then the
margin
mom
for
left
them in
yet?
the rebounding department. They completely dominated the boards here.
And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 a game.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work.
Curry wide open. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, they don't let these niggas
Okay,
come
well, let's
back.
check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Give me a sap of bread.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. The Hawks making a switch here. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Tamari Carroll comes in for Mack. Kyle Korver is checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. To the paint. Here's Scott.
Ooh, good shot.
Horford kicks to Carroll.
Good
From out on the
shot.
wing, he knocks it down. Carroll's got 12 in the game.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Who do this, though? Oh, that's a computer.
Amari Carroll last season a consistent starter for the first time in his NBA career. Say he really turned the corner with his three-point shot, providing a great complement to his high-energy
Oh.
play.
Scott missing again. It's stolen by Bogut.
Computer.
And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his third foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Livingston. And the foul on Mike Scott. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Yeah, I pushed him down.
That foul gives him
Even
4,
in
so he's
team
just
up,
2
they call
away
fouls
from
when you
being
push the
Dairy
nigga
Queen.
down.
Eldon Brand's checked in for Scott.
Get that out of there,
And
nigga.
Brand with the block.
Nigga stupid.
Here's Korver.
Ooh.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Try to go up with that weak ass shit.
Korver's
Tell him I
got
said get
11
that shit out of
points.
there.
Warriors trailed by 3. Curry wide open.
Yo, that nigga tried to go.
And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Schroeder. And a strong finish with 2 hands. Nice ops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility because being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Sean Livingston.
The youngest?
Coach Mike Budenholzer got early consideration for Coach of the Year award when he was in Atlanta before a rash of injuries just sidetracked
third.
this season. But a
I'm older than
promising
myself.
young head coach, really sharp.
Sammy.
And the Warriors making a change
You know
here.
Casserils? A dude named Casserils? His bum ass was
Coach
talking
Budenholzer
shit,
is
right?
still in his early 40s
So,
and led the Hawks to a
Yeah, in the
snappy
rec. We
performance
was
in
playing
last
with
year's
each other,
finals.
and
I
he
was very
wasn't
impressed
passing,
with
so
the
I got
job he
mad.
did as the
He
head
told me
coach
come
of
and
the
team
Atlanta
up
Hawks in his first
and match
season.
up.
They were
He didn't
forced
even
to
want to
go
match
small
up
with
with
the
me. That's
injuries
what I'm
along
doing
the
anymore.
front line, so he went with the spread out, small ball style of play.
Yeah,
great
and his
spacing,
bum ass
movement
didn't even want to match up
offensively,
with me. He,
really was effective with it as they pushed the Pacers to the brink in that first round playoff.
yeah, he the small forward. That's him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the
played
scoring
with him.
breakdown for Atlanta.
I tell you what, they've hit the boards hard
This is
in
my
this
first
one.
time
It's
ever
led to
playing
an
something
abundance
other
of
than
second
with my
chance points. I mean,
mindset.
they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
And another thing they're doing is really taking
You wanna
advantage
play?
of fast break opportunities,
Like,
scoring
anything.
some easy baskets.
Somebody get off after this. I'm
Shelvin
already
Max
killing these
checked in
niggas.
for Atlanta. The Hawks leading
Nah.
by 5.
This is my
Out of bounds, Golden
I don't
State
even
takes
remember.
possession.
I don't play. I have
Kent
4 of them.
Bazemore is checked in for Atlanta.
You can use them if you want.
The drive by Iguodala.
I
A shot by Holiday.
What position
Nobody
you got?
around. And the Warriors miss again.
That's pretty nice. That wasn't me.
Timeout.
Wait, that could have been
Sending
me.
guys to the
That
line
could have
way
been
more
me.
than they should.
I'm
They
pressing
need to play
R1,
good
L1.
position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
Hey, that's me. That's me. I'm throwing it down court. My fault.
And the Warriors making a change
I
here.
forgot it. I didn't even think
Curry's
about that.
checked in. 1:33 left.
All right, I ain't gonna do that no more. Come back. Look at.
play here in the third.